Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is I believe this is your full moon. So take advantage of it. Do some manifesting, some burning some sage to keep the demons out. And stay balanced. Stay as balanced as you possibly can because the demons are out and they are trying everybody. And I just did a collective reading where I compared it to Ghost, the movie Ghost, where the demons get you, they trick you into doing stuff that is demonic and dark, and then they come to collect after you die. So yeah, you're seeing a lot of that now happening now. So after you know all said and done, yeah, them demons trick you right into your own demise. Somebody traded a gold coin for a penny here. They followed this is like a continuation of the last read, and they followed somebody who was a liar, who was false. And you're sitting here all balanced in your angelic energy while all these destruction energies are around you. Okay? They're trying to destroy your balance. They're trying to ruin you. They too shall reap what they sow. 7 of Pentacles. Their destruction, they're trying to destroy you, will be their own undoing. Like I said, traded a gold coin, a temperance energy, for a penny. Dummies. These are heavy energies, Scorpio. Hang in there, because they're trying hard to betray you, calling you, yeah, saying you ain't right in the head. They're the ones that are trying to destroy you, so who ain't right in the head here? There might be some real estate involved. Challenge here is communication, getting some kind of message. You're going to get some kind of message about this, Queen of Cups. It's going to be a wish come true. They like I said, they're trying to destroy a sweetheart. They're trying to destroy somebody who does nothing but unconditionally love people and tries to stay emotionally balanced, mixing opposite energies into one. And it's out of jealousy, and it's for money. Of course it is. It's because of money, because of some kind of brand new beginning you may be getting in finances. Most recent past. Scorcher squirrel. Ah, the liar. Of course it's a liar. Alright, so this Knight of Cups and this Page of Pentacles, they could be lying about your, like I said, they're trying to make you look like you have mental issues, and they're cold, bitter, very, very bitter about your new beginning here. About some kind of offer you might have gotten. And it was all out of love. I mean, it's the Knight of Cups. It's coming in to make an offer, maybe a small offer, but it's an offer nonetheless. And whoever this cold, bitty, biting, angry old person, I don't know if they're old or young, but they're really mad about your brand new passionate beginning with Shuang. Okay, look how they holding that. They lying about it too. That cold and bitter person, because you're getting some kind of offer of love and some kind of new passionate beginning. So they want to lie, do they? Demons coming to collect. So y'all better be standing in your ultimate truth and integrity, because that's what the temperance energy is all about. Whoever you are, coming from my collective, understand, we are all one in the eyes of God. We all one in the eyes of the Most High. But you will reap what you sow. What you want for another is what you will receive. So make it good. Make it balanced. Make it unconditional. So you then receive that in return. Immediate future. What's in the immediate future here? Blocked. 7 of Wands. Yeah, whoever these people are that are really jealous of your new beginning here, they will be blocked. You will win. You're well defended here. Whether that be by the Most High or by your own self, by your own power, by standing in your own power. Your wish is protected. And there ain't nothing these people can do about it. These cold, bitter people can do about it. There ain't nothing they can do about it. You will win. Like I said, this could be over some kind of property or some kind of money. You're well defended. Yeah. Whoever these people are, they're under some kind of illusion that you know, they can make this happen. That they can keep you stuck like Chuck's banana up by your fetuses, but it's all an illusion. Don't believe it. Because they think that they're going to be able to pull this off. But in the immediate future, you're protected. The factors affecting the situation is they want to stunt your growth with some kind of cold, bitter energy. Let them be bitter. You know, I mean, if you're a Queen of Cups, you're a sweetheart. These energies can't touch you. They under some kind of illusion they can. It's a whole group of people. You just chilling. Look at that guy. Does he look bothered? Nah, he don't look bothered. He looks like he's looking at it from a different perspective. Maybe upside down. Y'all need to turn right side up with that Queen of Swords in reverse. You really need to turn yourself right side up so we can all just get along. Why can't everybody just get along? Outside influence here. Outside influence. Three of Wands in reverse. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So they want your ships. This is not going to work. They don't want you to get something that's fair to you. And they want to win at all costs. Even at their own demise. Poor Tang-Tangs. They're going to have FAFO. They're going to find out the hard way. Their ships are not coming in. And they feel like it's no fair that you're winning. They aren't helping you at all. They should be. With whatever you got going on here. They should be helping because you're balancing out 2 opposite energies and you're doing it, I feel like, all by yourself. They should be helping you. They should be doing something for you, but they're not. And that's what's keeping them in a perpetual state of suspended animation. And they're going to stay there. They're going to be in purgatory forever if they don't decide to do the right thing here. Page of Cups, hopes and fears. Playing with the moonlight, are we? Well, I think Scorpio is too. You're manifesting the hell out of something that you are very passionate about. It may start off small, but it's going to turn into something very nice. Like I said, you're well defended here. You've got nothing to fear. And they playing with the moon. They trying to do some underhanded, shady shit under the moon. Not gonna work. 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're gonna be stopped. They're gonna be like, you ain't playing with these people. Final outcome. Ain't gonna stop them from trying. Okay, there's the 3 of Cups here, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Very careless, very reckless energies. Whoever these 3 people are, they all stalking you. They might even be having you investigated, so they can try to celebrate stopping you from some sort of balance in your life. Like I said, you will reap what you sow, whoever you are. What you want for another is what's going to come back on you. And if this is being done out of love, oh, it's going to be twice as bad. What is this Temperance energy about? Sagittarius energy. You walked away from the Magician. Look at this. I said, I don't want no part of that. They're trying to manipulate you into walking away from your own blessing. But I feel like you don't want no part. You don't want no part of this group. You don't want no part of these people. Virgo, Gemini energy. They're trying to manipulate you into walking away, trying to intimidate you into walking away because they traded a gold coin for a penny. That's their problem. You're the gold coin. They got a penny. Poor thing. Yeah. And justice shall prevail. Okay? So, this could definitely be some sort of legal matter. Because your ships are coming in. Because you're in 3 of Wands energy. And whatever you were waiting on is coming in. Whatever you're manifesting is coming in. And I feel like whoever these people are, they're going to be left with no choice to walk away because you're in your Temperance energy. And you've manifested this through your own energy. They're trying to manipulate justice. Yeah. How's that working out for you, Skippy? It ain't. Because justice don't care about anything but the truth. And integrity. And if you ain't got none, then you ain't got none. You get nothing. You get the penny for a gold coin. Imagine that. And the truth shall set you free. So, somebody's definitely getting a down low here. The truth about you. They're getting a message that you doing this all by yourself. You're making your wishes and your truth known all by yourself. Your wish is going to come true, whatever this is, because of the truth. Because the truth is the truth. You can't fight the truth. I mean, especially if it's a legal situation. Yeah, there's the lawyer. I'm going to tell you. You have a very, very strong case here. Whatever you're dealing with. You have your strength unmatched. Your truth unmatched. Your integrity unmatched. And you did it all for the glory of love. You did it for love. You might have been the one that didn't have a whole lot to offer, but you offered love. And you gave it without condition. There's a choice here. This person found out. They FAFO'd. They looked around and found out the truth. And now look what happened. Look what had happened. Now they're stressing because they know they're going to have to pay for it. Like I said, you could have some kind of lawsuit against these people because of what they just tried to pull here on you. They can't do anything about it. They're losing sleep. They're stressing. They're freaking out because they know they're going to reap what they sow. They grew this situation, but the truth, you chose the truth. And you spoke the truth. And they're stressing because the truth is coming out about them. That they're a hidden enemy. They think they're smart. They think they're sly. The big sly. Pisces energy. What is the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles about? I feel like that's you. You offered, yeah. There's Scorpio right there. This is Scorpionic energy, King of Cups. You offered balance in a love and unconditional situation. You took on a burden here that didn't even belong to you. It didn't even belong to you. And that's what they're stressing about. Because the burden belonged to them. And they didn't step up to the pump. You did. Scorpio energy. Ace of Pentacles. Baby, let me tell you. Whatever this transformation you're going through right now, it's leading to from the Page of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. Some kind of brand new financial beginning. And again, with the Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone is stressed about your transformation. Because they know they're going to lose. Yeah, look. Three of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the truth coming out about the Five of Wands, and an investigation turning up the truth. It's your Wheel of Fortune. It's destiny. and ain't nothing they can do except sit and worry their pretty little heads off, or ugly little heads, whatever they got. How about your new beginning here? Your stability. They want to take it from you. Legally. Like I said, could have had you investigated. 3 of Pentacles. So let's work something out. Not unless it's in integrity. This might have something to do with the father figure. And you're standing there defending this with everything you got, with integrity, and trying. I do feel like you're trying to work things out with these people. I feel like you are trying to be a good leader, somebody who tries to work things out. This Emperor here, this Aries here, masculine energy, like I said, could be a father figure, is doing the right thing. They've been through a battle. They've been through a hell of a battle. And they're doing the right thing by you. With some sort of collaboration or some sort of, and they're defending you. They're defending your honor. I am the man who will fight for your honor. I'm the hero you're dreaming of. So there is somebody here who's sticking up for you, Scorpio, even if you don't see it. That's why this transformation is happening from, being in the Hanged Man into the Temperance energy. Let's work something out here. Let's work something out here, but I feel like it's a lie. I don't know why. I feel like, yep. Oh, goodness. It's the stalker. I'll work with you if you work with me. You 7 of Wands, that ass. I'm just going to tell you that right now, because this person is investigating you. They're looking for dirt on you and your work and everything that you do. They're looking for dirt on you. Pretending that they want to bring you flowers. With the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups, this person is coming at you, but you have a defense. You have another person here, like I said, a father figure or an Aries or somebody like that, who is defending you and defending your work, defending what you do. And whoever this Knight of Cups is, they're trying to come in and ruin that. They're investigating you. They're trying to find, some dirt on you here. That will be stopped. That's the outside influence. It's gonna be nipped in the bud very, very quickly. What is this Hanged Man about? Strength. 4 Leo energy, strength. 4 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. You're going to get what's fair to you. You're going to be able to rest. After this heartbreak, after this betrayal, whatever it was, you're going to be able to rest, and it's going to be made fair. So these people are very confused about your strength and how you were able to pull this Page of Pentacles off and turn it into an Ace of Pentacles. They're very, very confused mentally conflicted. They're trying to make you look that way, though. That's what they're saying. They're saying that you're doing something for money. Like I said, you want to play with the death card in the tower, you go right ahead, dummy. Because whatever this is, whatever these people tried to prove, or tried to kick you out of, they just got a tower. And everything went. Scorpio went. Has something to do with real estate or a home. And they just got this shit all blowed up. Trying to blow your shit up. Some people just don't know any better. Now they're having to, I'm hearing somebody's in debt. Somebody's in heavy debt because they counted on being able to take this. Don't borrow money you ain't got. Alright, and I feel like this is some heavy debt. Like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yep. All out of greed and selfishness. Living the high life off of borrowed time. Like I said, traded a gold coin for a penny. Poor thing. You were the gold coin. And now they're hanging on to every dollar because they're in so much deep debt that they may have to move. They may be losing their own home. That's why they was coming to try to take yours. Or anything that you were supposed to get. Because they borrowed against things that didn't belong to them. It never belonged to them to start with. Family. Ten of Cups is a wish fulfillment. Their wish will be stopped. Whoever this family is. Whether they're your family, their family, or somebody else's family. This case is closed. Outside influence. A cycle has come to an end. Like I said, didn't see the blessing. Just saw the empty cups. So they believed the lie here. They believed the devil. They believed that they could, they were going to get this gold coin out of some sort of confusion, mental, delusional energy here, and they try to force that upon you. Guess what? Judgment is here, and the proof's in the pudding. They can't do anything about this. You are protected. Everything that you've worked for is protected. But they gonna come in and try to offer you something, cause their whole they borrowed against something that never belonged to them to start with. So like I said, you see them coming with their fake apologies and their bullshit. You see them. They're hoping you don't. Could be Cancer, could be a Pisces. I get Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio on the board. This person may want to apologize. Maybe they're getting a download as well. That they traded a gold coin for a penny. Yep. Look at this. 5 of Wands and the 6 of Swords in reverse. They are being stopped from moving on to calmer waters. And they manifested this. Understand, they wanted this for you. And they manifested it into their own life. Because, like I said, demons don't care. They're going to offer you the sun, the moon, and the stars if you just do this dark little thing for them. That's so they can come and collect when you ain't here no more. And this is knocking. And they know it. What is this Three of Cups at the end of this reading, Spirit? What is the Three of Cups? Choose the truth no matter what, Scorpio. If you got some things to clean up, you clean it up. Because these people are coming for you. They're going to be stopped. Understand that. By justice and judgment. But you have to hang in there and keep your head down and keep working. Because and don't look behind you, because the Most High got your back. Got your back. You don't even have to turn around. You just keep your head down and you keep on working on you. Or tangs. Because I do feel bad for people who fall for these energies of you know, like, I'm going to get a brand new beginning at somebody else's demise. This foolishness is very unfair. It's unfair to you, and these people feel like it's unfair to them. They feel like you're not going to be generous. You're not going to give an equal give and take. This is Aries energy again. They feel like this is unfair. Maybe they got years invested into it, but they didn't do the right thing. They ignored it instead of handling it. They ignored it. They moved away from it. They dropped it. And they did not assume the burden that you took on. So no, it's not unfair. But they think it is. Because you're getting some kind of brand new passionate beginning out of it. Like I said, you're going to hear from this person who says, this is not fair, this is not fair. But I think the law or some sort of legal situation is going to say otherwise. They are not, these three people, whoever they are not going to get anything out of this. I think they've already soaked as much out of it as they could. And it's going to be put to rest. And the star does not have to move on from being a star. The star is going to get her or his wish fulfillment. They don't have to go nowhere. So like I said, Aquarius energy, you ain't going to have to go nowhere. In fact, you're going to be able to rest after this unfair situation is taken care of. And I do feel like it will be taken care of in the next 2 months. 2 months max. Which will be Sagittarius season. That's next. No later than January is what I'm hearing. You ain't going to have to move nowhere. You ain't going to have to do nothing. You just have to stand in your ultimate truth and know who's false and who's real here. That's your only job here is the discernment, to turn your back on that which isn't real. That you know, to know that you're protected and the Most High got you, because you're an earth angel. You're here to do a job, and it's protected. They can do all the investigation they want. That's the part that's unfair. They're trying to get you locked up. Oh my God, really? So we have a wealthy man here trying to imprison a mature woman or mature man, take it as it resonates, for some unexpected income from a main male. Oh my God. Oh my God. So they might be lying about you trying to unalive somebody. So that's what they're trying to get you locked up for. When there's no proof of that. This is such an unfair situation. Because these people ain't even here. They're not, I don't feel like these people are even in the situation. They're just making assumptions, throwing rocks and hiding hands. Justice will be served. Especially if they're accusing you of such a heinous crime. Remember who you are. Like I said, you're protected. And don't you worry about these accusations, because they gonna get the message one way or another. Either from the legal system or the Most High. Either way, they will face their own demise. Traded a gold coin for a penny. Dummies. Why don't you just go to Scorpio? Why don't you just work things out? Why don't you just make things right? No, you'd rather sit behind the scenes in your secretive little stalkery energy, stalking a sweetheart because you're obsessed with some sort of illusion about a Queen of Wands and a King of Cups, who worked something out legally. And you're a cold, bitter bitch with misjudging the whole situation and doing something very underhanded and unfair here. Leave my collective alone. Piss me off. Yeah, like I said, okay, so they're all talking to each other, and be careful who you talk to, because you know they could try to use your words against you with a plant. And I feel like whoever they're sending in here, it's a plant. It could be a relative, it could be somebody that they know, or like I said, most likely a relative. You're happily single, living in the moment, moving on. But whoever this person is, they are wearing a mask. They're not what they say they are. They're trying to make you give some kind of false evidence of yourself being not so smart. You be smart. Because, look, they're going to say all kinds of things about you. All kind of things about you. To try to break up and separate you. Like I said, they're gonna say it's an empath narcissist paradigm, that you're charming, you're using somebody, But they're giving you the silent treatment. Like I said, these people don't want to work anything out with you. They don't want to work anything out with you. They want to find some kind of dirt on you so they can prove that you're doing something that you're not doing. Justice will be served. You can guarantee that. 7 of Wands. You may have to defend yourself in the immediate future against these people. Like I said, I would consult with an attorney if I was you. Just in case, you know. Protect yourself. Because these energies are going above and beyond a situation. You the gold coin that they're trading in for a penny. They're going to be the means to an end of their own making. Like I said, you definitely got your guard up in the immediate future. You ain't letting these people get by you. Look. Firm, wide awake, clean, decisive. Wide awake, clean, and decisive. Firm boundaries here. Get away, keep away, give up. That's what they want you to do. They want you to run away. Run away from their little tricks and their little tactics. And these are the core of the problem, the key people that are trying to go up against your wisdom, your prudence, your foresight, your transcendence, and your perception. That is your talent, because you were born with that feature. Information overload, social media, out of control. They're tormented by this. They're tormented and they feel like there's unfinished business. They're after your crown, so expect an uninvited guest from. They want to stick you in the basement. They just want to cause all kinds of problems in your life with all this with all this. I mean, it's like social media. Like they're gonna go around spreading rumors about you on social media. Don't react. Stay balanced. You're wiser than they ever give you credit for. God, expecting a new beginning here. Somebody may have said that they were pregnant or expecting, but it was a deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. Total drama. These people are completely depressed about maybe a private relationship, and you're tired of the drama, this total drama of these insecure people, that I feel like you're keeping a promise that you made. And with the High Priestess energy, you already know what they're doing. Fake as hell. You already know. High Priestess energy here. Chariot energy. The High Priestess is getting in her chariot, and she already knows what's up. She's keeping her promise. She's keeping her promise. And these insecure people with their total drama, private relationships, depression, betrayal, it's all going to come back on them. They deserve it. Not to say that we wish bad on anybody, but whoever you are that's doing this to my collective, you deserve everything you're getting. Stop it. Stop it now while you still got something worth saving, even if it's just a penny. Save your pennies. You're going to need them. Let's get you a dragon card, and that will be your reading. You got spirit. Illuminating spirit. Like I said, the Most High got you. Got your back. And so does a father figure or a masculine here. They got your back. They sharp as a tack. Let's see what this card says. Tie together this reading. 66. I like it when double digits come out. It kind of synchronizes the whole reading together. Backwards. I go in the wrong ways. 65. Hold on. Let me make sure I read that right. Spirit. Yes. My eyes are terrible, guys. Sorry. I think that's the next one. Come on. I need my because I can't see. These letters are too small. And it's too dark in here. Alright, there we go. Now I see the letters. There it is. See? Alright, so this card says, you are truly awesome and your own creator. Spirit appears to us when we are gearing up for another steep learning curve on our spiritual path. Boy, is this a steep one. He connects most strongly with those who have begun to work on themselves and are well and truly underway with their spiritual journey. His arrival frequently precedes those whose job it is to work for the planet and humankind. The dragon spirit connects with those in particular who have embarked upon a transitional journey of deep self-healing and self-understanding, and those beginning to recognize the bigger picture within the circle of life. He reminds us that everything is interconnected. There is no separation. He says there is no you and I as separate beings. Like I said, what you want for another is what you get returned. We are all one energy. If he has swooped into your reading today, he says, call upon my energy to support you as you prepare for the next step of your amazing journey. You will go through a myriad of shifts and changes, self-doubt and euphoria, as you embrace the next deep learning process. I am here to guide you through those shifts and changes. You are a spiritual being in physical form, and you have the potential to live a soul-filled spiritual existence on earth. You are truly awesome and your own creator. So embrace what is to come on the next leg of your journey. If you are feeling spiritually disconnected, lost, or simply overwhelmed, call on Spirit to guide your way. Your job here is to watch and listen to your feelings, sudden flashes of inspiration, and as always, signs and symbols from the dragon clans. Although these are sent by the dragons, they can be subtle. So be aware and look out for them. Meditate with Spirit and ask for guidance to inspire and enlighten you. But I feel like you already know what's going on here. And you already, like I said, you already feel like there's no separation. You never wanted any kind of separation here. You wanted everybody just to get along. Just get along, work it out, you know? These people, they're so insecure with their own spiritual growth that they feel like they don't have any choice but to throw other people under the bus, because they know that they're not doing the right thing. They know it's their own guilty conscience that's affecting them, and that's none of your concern. You just protect yourself from all these fake people, because they're only coming in to try to trip you up or get some kind of dirt on you. Don't give them the satisfaction, okay, Scorpio? Those are your messages. I love you, my baby dragons, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.